Hello everybody, I'm here with today's video. Today we're only going to be doing one video because there's really only one topic to focus on, not really any severe weather for the next 3 days or 4 days. Although if it could be upgraded to a slight risk that I may feature into it. There could be some severe weather, but it's quieting down a little bit and from last night. So yes. Today we're just going to be looking into mostly the long-term forecast, the jet stream, and maybe some cooler air after this with this high-pressure system. This is bringing some pretty cool air down with it. But yeah, so you can see we have a low-pressure system up here, and that we have a cold front stretching down by. You see the low pressure system up here, and we have a cold front coming down pretty far, and that is bringing some precipitation to even the Georgia and Alabama area tonight. But an increased area of precipitation, not really very widespread. But as we go through Tuesday, this will start to move out, and then this high pressure system will start to bring in more dry air, which is good because the southeast just got a big dump of rain this weekend. But it seems throughout the day Tuesday the rain will continue to linger across part of the coastal regions of the southeast, and they'll still be coming out of Maine. But the west, it's looking pretty dry and nice. And then there could be some showers and rain across the northern and central plains. But with this low pressure system, put up some moisture. But we have this high pressure system right here. It's not really affecting our weather. There's still this low pressure system moving out Tuesday. Tuesday early afternoon. You can see we have slight flooding risk on the coast of South Carolina and Georgia. But the showers seem to linger around through Tuesday, and then they linger through Wednesday as this low pressure system comes closer, and then the showers and possibly some weak thunderstorms, maybe some lightning. You can see if we take like a sample atmosphere right here, or sounding, it is 64 degrees, so a pretty strong cap. As you can see right there's a cap on the atmosphere, so it's going to kind of limit the clouds from getting tall, so there probably will not be severe thunderstorms, but it's possible. Like But here, this is kind of cool. So this is at 1 p.m. Wednesday, about in the southeast. Look at this, 71 degrees in central Georgia. That is pretty cool for this time of year. We're going to check out the temp anomalies in a few minutes. And that moves out, and then early Friday, it looks like there could be some development out here in Texas with this low pressure system. That's right there. It's pretty strong, and as soon as that thing gets some Gulf moisture pumping, it's going to could bring some pretty heavy rainfall to parts of the central USA. We may do a live stream Friday morning for this. And that could be our next severe weather chance Friday, and then we'll be rain in Wisconsin later. But that's moving pretty fast actually. And throughout next weekend, you could probably see the maybe some showers across this area, but that's kind of getting far out. And the GFS model is not the most accurate, but it's predicting some pretty strong low pressure systems. 998 millibars here in Minnesota. And there's going to be widespread, pretty much, not widespread, there's going to be some widespread scattered showers and thunderstorms pretty much. But now let's check out the precipitable water. Where is that? Right here. So you can see like the lower the colors, like orange and this gray right here is very low, the gray is very low. And then when you start to get to like this green color, it's moist. You can see throughout this weekend, it's been pretty moist across the southeast and in the northeast. Look at some of the coastal regions right there in that area. Pretty moist. But then we have this high pressure system coming on throughout Tuesday. It's going to really push behind the low pressure system, really push that moisture out right there. You can see it really It really pushes the moisture out of the southeast or out of the east, and then it kind of helps with the southeast a little. See, it kind of pushes it out and makes it pretty dry behind, but some of the moisture will still linger throughout Tuesday and Wednesday in the southeast. Some of the precipitable water and air moisture, and throughout maybe Wednesday afternoon in the southeast, you could see there could be afternoon showers or thunderstorms because precipitable water amounts is around 50, maybe even closer up to 55 along the coast right here. And so, yeah, and then it kind of dries out through Friday in the southeast, maybe Thursday afternoon too. And Friday, yes, and then this low pressure system brings more moisture in the Texas. Friday morning, you can see some of that increased moisture values right there, and that'll get pulled up into maybe even a lot of moisture will probably get pulled up all the way into Michigan. Maybe it totals up to 50 all the way up into southern Michigan, and especially Florida is going to be very, very hot, or very, very moist. And throughout this weekend, it will still be rather high, but the west actually seems to be getting a little bit of less precipitable water. Look at this sometimes, that means there could be some spots could be going to a drought. It's going to be hot Wednesday, in a lot of spots in the southwest. You can see these temperatures. Like Wednesday afternoon, look at this, 106, and this is just at 1 p.m. Look at this, 112. And that's probably going to be this day. But look at it. Look at the highs. Look at what some spots in Georgia will make it on Wednesday. Some spots in Georgia won't even make it past 60. Maybe up there towards Blairsville. And then look at this. This is like about around Columbus, 75 degrees. That cool air will really make it down to Georgia. And then look at, I'm going to show you the, so this is the excessive rainfall outlook for tomorrow by the Weather Prediction Center. We can outline a slight risk in South Carolina and the Georgia coast, and then a marginal risk in North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and the Florida Panhandle. I would show you that. Okay. Now let's look at let's look at the temp anomalies. You can see that pretty much through tomorrow, or right now, in the central U.S. is very below average, but maybe up to even minus 8 degrees, and then it's still a little bit above average. And up here in Maine, it's very above average, 12 degrees maybe, but in the southwest, it's still above average. It's above average, and it will stay that way for a little bit. Then you see after the high pressure system, it kind of cools down the whole west coast winds. Look at this. Some spots in Georgia, maybe minus 15 degrees below average, and everywhere is pretty much below average in the plains, in the Midwest, slightly below average, and in the southeast, other than central and southern Florida will be below average. But look at some of these. Look at this. These values, maybe minus or plus 16, 17 degrees along the coast of Oregon and Washington. It's going to be very above average heat. And now let's take a sample of the current jet stream. Which one's current? This one's current, okay. So this is pretty much the current jet stream. You can see a little trough right there. But then you can see where our high pressure system is. There's a trough, then there's a ridge where our low pressure system is up here, riding on the back of that trough. And you can, then there's another trough. So this trough will push to the east. As you can see, this is for same time tomorrow. This is for tomorrow. You can see the trough pushes a little east now. You can see another trough, but a ridge. This trough, and then, yeah. And then for this time tomorrow, you can see there's still a pretty big ridge. There's this little small trough right here. Could offer some extra. There could be some. I don't know if it's going to be warm enough, or there could be some maybe potential for some storms because it may offer a little bit of lift if I'm correct, which probably isn't right. But you can see we have a high pressure system riding the trough, the backside of the trough. When you go into the ridge, and you have another trough for Wednesday. This one it's going to be very cold. You can see the trough kind of goes down and up like this into the southeast. It will be cold, and it will also be cold in the Midwest in this area. But that's going to wrap up the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. And yes, bye.